In this video, I'm going to talk about the step 11 secrets, or the secrets to working step 11. Are you new in recovery and are you looking to understand the 12 steps, or are you a sponsor taking someone through the steps for the very first time? Doing step work is part of a balanced recovery program, or taking someone through the steps can be a daunting process, but it really doesn't need to be. I'm Tim Westbrook. I'm the founder and CEO of Camelback Recovery here in the always sunny and always sober Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm here to break it down for you so that you can get a jump start on your recovery from your addiction. These are my top 3 secrets to understanding step 11. First, what does step 11 say? Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. With step 11, we acknowledge our spiritual awakening that has come from staying clean and sober and working the steps. And we reinforce that awakening with a spiritual practice that keeps our recovery strong. My first secret to understanding step 11 is that we can think of prayer as talking to God and meditation as listening to God. What does our spiritual connection look like? How are you going to stay dialed in so that you can become an instrument of God's will? I'm going to discuss what that looks like in my next video, how to work step 11. But for now, let's unpack the wording some more. My second secret would be to not get tripped up on the pronouns, and this being the idea of God being Him or His will for us. Just remember that you are not God, but that we want God alongside us as we begin each new day. That's the conscious contact part that will set us for a long-lasting spiritual fitness that will see us banking loads of clean time over the years as we grow in our recovery. We give up the spirits and now turn to the Spirit. My third secret of understanding step 11 comes back to the idea of God's will for us. It's important to remember that we really need to listen out for what God is asking of us. It's not about praying for the specifics of a new car, a new job, a new love interest. My prayers before getting clean and sober were, God, please help me get out of this. God, if you help me get out of this, I'll never do it again. God, if I make it through this, then I'll be a good person. That's God, help me get this girl. God, help me get this job. God, please help me make $1 million. All of that is praying for my will. And when I'm praying for my will, I'm only setting myself up for resentment towards God. Life is much easier when I'm praying for God's will. God has a plan, and His plan is always better than my plan. And learning to trust God and learning to let life unfold according to His will has made life much more enjoyable, much more fun, much easier. I don't have to be in control because God's in control. Life is much easier that way. There's a presence that's required of you when making this conscious contact with God that is a big payoff when we get it right. When we listen to God's will for us, we find it easier to identify our moral compass. We know what the right thing to do is in a given situation. Go back and watch my last 2 videos on step 11 or on step 10 if you haven't done so yet. But basically, if step 10 is about articulating our progress, then step 10 is about receiving the message to take things to the next level. To do this, we need to start creating an environment for ourselves that is devoid of distractions, where we can tune out the noise and open our minds. What does that look like for me? Well, I can't wait to share my formula with you in my next video, how to work step 11. But for now, let me wrap it up with that great recovery formula that are words to live by. And that is recovery equals abstinence plus change. The steps have helped you get clean and sober, and the fellowship in your recovery network, and of course, you. So great job so far, honestly. But trust me, I've seen people with a year's clean time throw it away because they stopped changing. They stopped growing. There's either growth or decay. And it's just like going to the gym and getting fit. You go to the gym, you get fit, you work out, you get fit. You don't just stay fit. In order to stay fit, you have to continue working on your physical fitness. Spiritual fitness is the same exact way. You have to continue working on your spiritual fitness. And that's one of the things that happens with working a step 11. So, step 11 is the vehicle for the growth. And it's about remembering that God is driving and you're riding shotgun. Just as low as you've been in your darkest moments using is as high as you can get, and not high as in drunk high. That's as high as you can get in your sober, recovery-filled days now. When we make a go of staying clean and sober and doing the next right thing, we find the going a lot easier. When we have God on the side, and that's the key to understanding step 11 in a nutshell. I'll catch you on the next video where I'll unpack the many ways you can work step 11. I'm Tim Westbrook, and I hope our paths cross again in the next video.
If you found this video to be of value, be sure to like it, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos, leave a comment if you have a question, if you've got something to say. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism. So if you or someone you know is struggling, be sure to reach out to us. You can go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com, or our information is in the comments section below. And we provide everything from detox, inpatient, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services. So either we'll be able to help you or we'll be able to refer you to people or treatment centers that might be a better fit. So I will see you in the next video.